Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Fresno State's offense will get the first crack at it here. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Back to pass, it's Coleman. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Just keep slinging it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. Fresno State will have to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a peek at them for the first time in this one. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Back to pass, it's Averill. Gets it out fast.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Touchdown, Nevada! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rivers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Got his man in the middle.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Sometimes you might be tempted to get a little tricky there. Got a quarterback, he can fall forward, he can move the chains. Just do that.
Reese, I agree, because if I can't get short yardage situations with a quarterback sneak, I don't deserve to win anyways. So I better be able to toughen up, get a little bit of push, and get the yardage.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, it's picked off. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. 3rd and long, they dial up the perfect coverage, and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
How about the effort by the running back? Great job. Listen, it's not an ideal situation, but when you get yourself backed up like that and it's 3rd and eternity, you put yourself in a bad situation. He almost climbed out of it single-handedly. Nice run, nice effort by the running back.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Snap it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Great job by this defense. They started the drive with the offense backed up, in the shadow of their own end zone. Nice job being aggressive, keeping them there, and now they're going to have a chance to flip the field and really give their offense good field position.
Makes the grab close to the logo. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away past.
Oh, he's got some space.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside.
Unleashes one deep. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Averill. Plucks it out of the air. Trying to get it in. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This Nevada offense really has it going. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Working that left side now. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. He's got it. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Knight. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Hayes. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. And this outing is one this junior signal caller would prefer to forget. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game, and it's cost them. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To throw, it's Coleman. It's complete to the left. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 35.
I mean, this offense basically lined up and said, I don't care if you double team him, triple team him, it really doesn't matter. We're still going to feature him. And guess what happens? They still get the 1st down, even though he was double teamed.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll keep it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him, whatever the...
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wants to throw, it's Coleman. Got a man. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Fresno State right back to the line. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Rivers. tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. It's complete on the right side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The play action fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Racing to the right. The tag. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The defense putting points on the board.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Fresno State, 7.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Using his legs, it's Rivers.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Got enough for the first down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Averill. Flips it out in the flat. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Nevada will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Plows through the defense. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd down, and this this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Right on the money. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Fresno State will have to punt. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Looking for a crease, it's Hayes. Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Offense working from the pistol. They'll ride the hot hand. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Punt is on its way. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Complete. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Rivers. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Makes a connection. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gun of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, he's got a chance. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Nevada just needs a few inches here on 3rd down. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They're trying to slam it in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Power ahead. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
There is a sense of urgency happening right now on defense. Backed up, close to their end zone on that third down. They stop the run, they stuff it, now setting up fourth.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. The Bulldogs backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Takes the handoff. It's Rivers. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Averill. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on second and short. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Wolfpack need this third and short to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And the pummeling has started. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking downfield, it's Coleman. He'll heave it deep, working on the right. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Oh, he makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man quickly. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the handoff. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Got a man, it's Knight. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Nevada! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Powers through the defender. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Scanning the field, it's Coleman. Got the back over the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Flying down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense has struggled, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Rice is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 20 over Memphis. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking for space, it's Jackson. Breaks into the open. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. Nevada ripped off a huge chunk on the ground, and now they'll try to keep it going. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, running back gets the give. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Nevada! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Finds his target down the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Coleman. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quick completion on the out. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and then limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Averill. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the 4th quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. So that's a great situation to try to run the ball.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Looking left. A strike downfield. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation